The two Michigan men who are facing federal charges in an alleged ISIS-inspired plot to carry out a deadly Halloween terror attack are appearing in court. They did appear in court yesterday. They're each facing a single count of transferring weapons and ammo for terrorism. Federal authorities also releasing photos showing the suspects at gun stores and shooting ranges before that plot was foiled. Former DHS advisor Charlies Marino joins me now. And Charles, what authorities seized is absolutely terrifying. 3 AR-15 style rifles, 2 shotguns, 4 handguns, over 1,600 rounds of ammunition, a flash suppressor, and tactical vests. Charles, how did the FBI catch these guys and prevent a tragedy?
You know, the FBI did a great job getting on this case very early based on online indicators, in addition to other evidence to thwart this attack from happening. So good work on the FBI. But the bigger picture for the American public is that radical Islamic extremism is alive and well in the United States. And it's tied to that failed experiment of unchecked mass migration into the country. You know, when we used to talk about radicalization, Todd, we used to talk about it occurring through travel to special interest locations in the Horn of Africa or to the Middle East or online only. Now it's taking place within our own borders in addition to online. And it's a very dangerous situation when you have a society, a city like Dearborn, with the largest Arab American and Islamic population in the country, that's allowed to seal itself off from American culture and values. We have to expect that this is going to happen from a portion of that population.
And Charles, that is the key thing going forward, because obviously we're so happy we caught these guys now, prevented a tragedy, but thousands upon thousands, maybe even in the millions of people crossed our border under the Biden administration unchecked. We don't know a lot about them. They can be in these tiny cells, lone wolves, regardless. And the FBI has its work cut out for them, not trying just to get these guys that they caught in Michigan, but every single one of those groups, those individuals that could be possibly doing this. And that is terrifying. Before we let you go, I want to get your thoughts on this. Idaho police releasing new pictures of the leather knife sheath that Bryan Kohberger left behind after killing 4 University of Idaho students back in 2022. It's all part of a 2,300-page document drop that includes DNA evidence collected by investigators, gloves, Band-Aids, bottles, and more. What are your main takeaways from this latest evidence revealed?
Yeah, a lot of evidence combined from the suspect Kohberger and the victims, but it's interesting to see that there was not a lot of available evidence that had DNA tracing on it. So the knife sheath, as you pointed out, was essential to solving this case, along with the early video footage of the vehicle and subsequent seizure of that vehicle upon arrest, where they discovered the additional DNA and were able to match all of that. When you add that to the cell phone tracking that they did through the phone data of the suspect and other interviews that they conducted, they were able to piece together a very solid case. There's going to be a lot of evidence here, a lot of crime scene photos, which are just horrific. And in this case, I think the judge made the right call to ensure the privacy of the victims' families, to at least control a good portion of those crime scene photos.
Yeah, Kohberger thought he was smarter than the cops, thought he could outsmart him. Obviously, he could not. He left behind a lot of evidence. Charlies Marino, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.